You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Iceman. Got some pre-recorded stuff I talked about, like I have before. Be advised, there is road noise in the background. That's what happens when you get stories from the actual road when I'm traveling and stuff on my mind. So, without further ado, we're going to get it started. We're going to get our housekeeping out the way. If you like a premium cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15. You'll get 15% off your order. $100 or more, you'll get free shipping. If you want any MotorCop merch, you can go to Etsy store. You can go to the website, motorcopchronicles.com. All the links to everything is in there, including the store. You can get some t-shirts or whatever if you want. If you do want extra episodes, videos, text, all kind of stuff, go join up to Patreon, 3 different levels. That being said, I'm going to shout out the crew members. We got Mr. John D. We got Mr. Dan Carlson from Burley Boards. Y'all check him out. Good products. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim P., race car driving friend from Short Track Guys podcast. Favorite truck driver friend, Mr. Hobby Hobson. We got Mr. Blake Walker, full crew member. We got A.A. Ron from I Had to Say It podcast, one of my go-tos. We got Mr. Christopher DeMars, Mr. Z Palmer, Miss Laura Stimson. We got Roy Spalding, Roy with an S, not Roy with a P. Our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. We got Kaylee Norris and Miss Natasha A., our 2 girls from the state of Washington. And we got the OG crew member, Miss Melissa Holstein. Appreciate every single one of y'all. So, without further ado, we'll start playing the pre-recorded stuff. I hope the road noise isn't too bad for y'all. So,
yeah, I need a unit at the.
That is not it. That was another one. That was some stuff for the Patreon. If you want to hear that, you'll have to join the Patreon. Well, out writing tickets on the slab, the interstate. I did get me an 18-wheeler today, so I don't make Freebird happy. I sent him a picture. I got him doing 74 and a 55, which he's actually going to, you say, oh, I wasn't doing that. Oh, look, I locked you at 69. I don't understand. Do people think that the cops just make shit up? Yep, that one looks like it's going that fast. I'm going to stop that one. I mean, come on. Maybe they have some cops out there to do that, but I know for a fact that I'm not going to pull somebody over unless I'm 100% sure. When I got that little green dot locked in on your hood of your vehicle, especially 18-wheeler, I know exactly which one I'm getting. If you've ever used a LiDAR, you know. If you don't, trust me, it's the most accurate speed device we can use. There's no doubt on which vehicle you get. It's not like a radar at all. But anyway, I rode him for 69 because that's what I had it locked. Come to court and fight it if you want. I mean, whatever. Just slow the fuck down. So I didn't just make it up. I didn't pick you out of all the vehicles on the road and say, yep, that's the one I want right there. That's why I'm just going to make shit up on that one because I just don't like that truck. Patreon people already know when they done saw also. I got two Teslas today. Two of them on. I got pictures and shit of them up on the Patreon. More information about the stock. If you're interested in that, you have to join up. But I got two of them today. Of course, I've been seeing a lot more of these electric vehicles on the road. I guess everybody's like, oh, Joe Biden's so great. I want to spend 3 hours charging my car up instead of 3 minutes filling it up. That's my whole thing about the electric car thing, is I don't have to spend 3 hours to charge my shit up. I mean, I don't know about y'all, especially if I'm going somewhere and my shit's on, needs a charge and you gotta stop and it takes 3 hours at a freaking fast charge. Oh, that's a fast one. It takes 3 to 4 hours to charge up. I don't want to sit around for 3 or 4 hours just charging your car when you can pull up to a gas pump and take 4 minutes and fill it up and be on your business. That could be half your day. It's half a work day. Just charge me. And you're going to charge it up at your house. If we understand, it costs quite a electricity to charge them up. What happens if you get, a lot of cars got 2-car households. It's a fucking lot of electricity. So you're going to have a $1,000 more electric bill in 1 month? Nah, I don't want that. Hell, my shit up when the prices of shit, everything went up, my electric bill went for like $600-700 in the house. Shut the fucking central air off and put window units in. Dropped that bitch down to about $280 just from using window units, not that big central air. So that's that part for that little rant. Whatever. Tales from the road. So stay tuned. Alright, try this again. I know you might have some road noise, but we got to deal with it. I had to play SRO today. Fun times. Of course, it seems like every time I play SRO, something happens. Of course, they had a little scuffle between two little boys, probably around 12 years old or so. Cousins at that. Anyway, a few little licks were exchanged, so they actually were lucky. They got suspended for 1 day, and that was it. I was sitting there talking to them, and it all started because one boy called another kid fat, who the other kid was friends with, but couldn't find out all three friends with him. They're trying to keep up now. And the other one said something, and then he called him a fat ass, and then the other one said something about the other one's mama, and then a couple pushing went about, some glasses fell off, a couple licks got exchanged, didn't even leave any marks. Okay. Then while I'm talking to these kids, of course with the disciplinary principal people, this other kid, the one kid in the middle, we kind of found out, they said that it all started over too, because the one boy, they're all friends, but this one boy, the one cousin gave the friend
704, 702
an N-word pass. You heard me correctly, an N-word pass. So really, what do you get a card or something with it? I just don't think that's a real thing. Anyway, and then I guess he's been using his N-word pass a little too much. So it all kind of stemmed from that. I kind of had to talk with him saying no one should be using that word if we're trying to, get people not to use the word. Don't use it. Not even at each other. I know it's supposed to be some like brotherhood thing or something like that, but really, is it? So after I was said and done, parents had to come pick the kids up, and I looked at the other teacher, principal lady, and said, you might want to let so-and-so know that, go tell him his N-word pass has been revoked. No more N-word pass for you. It has been taken away. Don't use it no more. My thing is whatever you say in front of the wrong person, and they don't know that you got a pass, now you're fighting. I mean, like I said, do you get a physical card saying this white dude has got an N-word pass? Really? Yeah, these 12-year-olds.
704, 702.
So then I go make my rounds. Lunchtime going on, I go check the cafeteria, talking to the little kids, you know, because they actually still like the cops, kindergartners and shit. I'm talking to some kids here and there. A teacher walks up to me and says, "Can you help me?" I said, "I don't know, can I?" So I go over there with her. There's another child. These are kindergartners and pre-K, okay? These ain't like these big kids. These are pre-K pre-K and kindergarten. So I walk over there, and there's a little boy sitting on the ground, not wanting. I said, "What's the problem?" He needs to go to the principal's office, but he's refusing to get up. Somebody's trying to get a ticket about right now. Also, I'm doing 75, and a 7 ain't they gonna pass me? They want a ticket. So I walk over there, and the boy sitting on the ground, his little lips sticking out and stuff. He's a kindergartner, so he's like 5, 6 years old. I'm like, "Come on, let's go. You gotta go to the principal's office." "Yep, that's right. I just blocked you, dumbass." I looked at him. I said, "Don't make me carry you, boy." And I put my hand out, and he grabbed my hand, stood up. I walked him to the principal's office. His little hand, holding his little hand. The teacher saw me coming, holding the little boy's hand. She said, "Look," I said, "don't worry, we're going to the principal's office. This is just
0567.
This is just the perp walk." So I basically perp walked the kindergartner to the principal's office. Poor little fella. But I mean, he's been being bad from what I understand. He was like throwing stuff at people, being mean to his friends and all kind of stuff. Well, right before that happened, I sit at the table, I was talking to a pre-K, little pre-K kid, told me, "I've been good this week." I said, "So I take it last week wasn't that good, since we just been good this week?" And I'm gonna find out. This pre-K now. Pre-K. He got suspended. He got suspended for a few days the week before. I didn't even know there was such a thing in pre-K as getting suspended. This kid's getting suspended in pre-K. Instead of learning his ABCs and 1, 2, 3, they might as well just start teaching him how to make grilled cheese sandwiches using an iron, and how to trade for a cup of soup and popcorn and stuff. Because if he's getting suspended in pre-K, come on, he's prison bound. Prison bound. I mean, suspension in pre-K? We ain't even started school yet. So that was I thought it was a little bit interesting anyway. Another thing, I don't like talking politics, but I guess it leans on the political side, but it's still got some crime related to it. We all know this Alvin Bragg, whatever you want, Bragg, that district attorney up in Manhattan in New York, the one that's charging Trump with a bunch of trumped up fucking charges. That's bullshit. I watched a news thing last night, just about a week or so ago. Some man decided that he was going to rob a business. They had another man, I think, who worked at the business. The guy pulled the gun out. Well, this guy stops, reaches and grabs the gun. They get in a fight over the gun. The bad guy shoots this man like 3 or 4 times. One of the bullets actually hit him in the head. This man takes the gun away from the guy that just shot him 4 times and shoots the bad guy like twice with his own gun. Sounds like a hell of a guy to me, right? Should be getting an award or something. He stopped the robbery, took 4 bullets, took 4 bullets, took the gun away and used it on the perpetrator.
Stacy Lynette Montgomery, date of birth 5/31/78. You ready to copy SDL number?
This man wakes up in the hospital, of course, because he got shot several times and in the head.
Yeah.
He wakes up in the hospital like, oh man, I can't believe I survived this. But wait, this man is handcuffed to the bed. Y'all heard me correctly. This fucking Alvin Bragg, they charged this man for defending himself. They charged him with attempted murder and unlawful possession and use of a firearm.
If you can find another 26 by name and date of birth for me.
Really?
It's going to be a Erica.
Now, the bad guy was already out, wandering back on the streets. But we're going to charge the man that was defending himself from getting, I mean, he's lucky he's not dead. Well, fortunately enough, there was enough people that got pissed off and hoop hollered and complained about it that they dropped the charges on him, which he should have never been charged in the first damn place. Of course, this is the same piece of shit motherfucker that just charged Trump also. This is the same DA, I don't know if y'all remember, quite a few months back, we talked about the story about the bodega owner who the guy comes in and attacks him, and the guy ends up taking the knife away from the bad guy and stabbing the bad guy with it, and they had him in Rikers Island because the guy died for like second-degree murder. And he's the one that took the knife away from the bad guy and defended himself with it. Of course, you know, people hooped and hollered enough to end up letting him out and dropping charges also. Same district attorney. The same district attorney that's letting crime run rampant because they're not prosecuting criminals. But they're prosecuting, they want to prosecute non-criminals. They indicted Trump on 34 counts of filing fraudulent pay. Really? This shit happened supposedly happened 7 years ago, which statute of limitations would be out anyway. Come on. Let's be United States to see what the fuck's going on over there. Democrats are weaponizing the law and law enforcement.
To run Texas out of state.
Where they should be, with the fucking FBI's and stuff like that. So, guess that's enough bitching about all that stuff. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's going to be me, Holster, and Freeberg. And it's going to be kind of a special episode. So y'all might want to tune in. See what's so special about it. So until then, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. All right. Hope the road noise didn't bother y'all too bad. Tomorrow will be it's a special episode. Y'all have to tune in. Come to the live show, ask some questions. Also got a little surprise. little short video I made tonight. Not perfect, but I think it's funny. That's Duke. It's approximately 10:40 and it's past his feeding time and it's at my bedtime. So I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. Two guys I work with are going to the funeral tomorrow for the fallen officer in Lafourche Parish. I opted out. I'm going to work SRO again, just for the simple reason it's going to run very late. And by the time I got back, I wouldn't have time to do the podcast stuff. And so that's the only reason. But I'll come back tomorrow. Come to the live show. Invite your friends, family, frenemies, and come see what we got in store. Come see why it's so special. It's going to be a good show. Y'all be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We are lions. We're going to take care of our pride. Till tomorrow.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm